All right, how's everybody doing? Let me put my sticks together. Looks like we are live. I want to welcome everybody. This is High Run Pool. It's a new format. Let me put my cues together, and I'll go over the some of the rules as I go. As you've seen the if you've seen the thumbnail, I will be playing Chuck in this format. We're going to be going up against each other. So I'm going to do a dry run today of the 5 racks of what we're going to be expecting when we play each other. And speaking of the thumbnail, I want to thank Mr. Edit for making that. He is right there. Like I said, thank you, Darren. Uh, love the thumbnail and looks awesome, buddy. Like I said, I do appreciate that, and I know, like I said, you're an awesome guy. You do that for a lot of the creators out there. So if you guys need any work or anything, look him up. It's Mr. Edit One. Like I said, he does amazing stuff. The name says it all. So thank you, Darren, and welcome everybody else that's here. I just need to put my cue together. I see we got Jim from Bang Time, and we got Dusty Tables. What's up, Dusty? Nice to see you here, Russell. Let me put up my cue, and I'm going to go over what I'm about to do. As you see, we are going to be doing the 5 racks. So, like I said, I am going to do the whole 5 racks, and we're going to see what happens. I am doing a practice session. I will be playing Chuck from Backyard Billiards. So he might pop in. We'll see what happens. He's on his way home. Roger's random. Nice to see you here, brother. Thank you, guys. And Roger, appreciate you being here, bud. So let me put the final cue together. Give me a thumbs up, by the way, if the sound and the view, everything looks good. I want to make sure the stream goes well for you guys. So just give me a thumbs up in the live chat and let me know that everything is coming in clear. And like I said, I am going to do 5 racks. I have not hit one ball of practice today, so it's all right. Like I said, this is a practice session. I am going to do 5 racks just to see how long it's actually going to take. So looks like Chuck is setting up right now. He'll be coming in, and give me a thumbs up, Chuck, when you're ready, bud. I don't know if you could hear me. All right, looks like he's ready. Thanks, bud. I see the thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Let me bring in Chuck. There you are. Oh, Chuck. I hope you're not driving, Chuck.
No, I'm parked, man.
Oh, you're parked. All right.
What we got
So,
going on
Chuck,
today,
I
buddy?
am going to be practicing this format for you, bud. So, wish me luck. I know your record is 40, right?
Yes, that's 40.
All right. And I'll go over the rules as I go. I am going to try to shorten up the live stream with all the extra. I'm going to basically be saying the rules as I go. Like I said, I do want to do a dry run to see what 5 racks would look like and how long it'll take with one person. So this is a format that anybody out there could try at home. Like I said, I'll be going over the rules as I go. So Chuck, thank you for being here, bud. Wish me
I,
luck. I'm going to
I
start
appreciate
off
you.
with the rack. Rule number 1, of course, with the rack. Um, it First of all, it is no templates. I know, Chuck, you did do some of those runs with the template, but
Not the
we'll let
40.
those slide. So you cannot
Not
use template racks, which, if you're not familiar with template racks, this is what's considered a template rack. Um, the reason why is because once we break, we don't want to touch a ball, move anything to remove these things. Not only that, guys, Um, as you can see, it affects the rows. It doesn't matter what template it is. Um, and in this game, we do not want anything to affect the rows. So that's why these no template racks on this format.
Yeah,
So
when I
this
did the
is a
pool,
standard rack. Everything is neutral as long as the 8 ball is in its normal spot, and then the head ball on the actual spot. So that's right there. That's the rack. Like I said, I am going to go over the rules as I go. Um, so you do get to break, of course. Only on the first break, you're allowed to break dry or scratch. If I were to break and scratch, I'll just go over the rules as I go. So let's do the first. This is rack number 1. Like I said, I do want to try to shorten the stream and welcome everybody that's joining us. We got Monique joining us as well. Nice to see you, Monique. Oh man, Mr. Eddie, you're making me hungry with that pizza slice, bud.
I mean, pizza right here, buddy.
Oh man, what are you guys doing to me? All right, so I'm gonna leave this view right here so you guys could see beautiful Chuck right there, and so you guys could see me moving around the table as well. Sergi 8, nice to see you here, bud. So this is, like I said, high run pool. It is a new format that I'm kicking off. So let me go ahead and, like I said, this is rack number 1. I'm going to go ahead and start with rack number 1. And Chuck, I'm going to need your help on the adding, buddy.
All right, now as he
I didn't
breaks,
want you here for commentating. I actually wanted you here to help me count.
and
All
guys,
right, so
if you hadn't
you
hit that
break
thumbs up
from
yet, go ahead and hit it.
anywhere, and you're allowed to break anywhere in the rack, by the way. As you all know, the better spread you get, that's what you want to do. So you could second ball break, you could third ball break, anything you want, just as long as you break from inside the kitchen, which is inside anywhere in here. All right, this is rack number 1. All right. So as we all seen, a ball went down. I'm going to explain that to you guys right now, what's going to happen with that. So every ball is a point. This point does not count unless I make a legal pocket on my next shot. So right now I have 0 points. I could get a total of 15 points if I run the rack. Every ball is neutral. So right now, solid stripes, they're all getting along. It's all one suit. So it doesn't matter what you shoot, even the 8 ball. The only difference with the 8 ball, I'm going to show you guys, is there is a bonus point. You could get up to 20 points if you run the whole rack, leaving the 8 ball for last. So if I run the 8 ball last, I could get a total of 20 points. So keep that in mind. The reason why is if I make the 8 ball early, it's just a normal rack and normal points. So I'm going to go ahead and start the rack. And like I said, I'm going to try to hurry up. That way I don't, I want to see kind of how long this is going to take with a race to 5. I am going to do 5 racks, and then I'll continue with the rules as I go.
Just play your best, man. I mean, I want to see your best. I don't want you to rush
All right,
any.
it is called pocket, by the way. So I am going to call the 5 in the corner. And you're not allowed to touch another ball, by the way. If I were to bump a ball, my run stops. So keep that in mind. If I bump any ball, that's where my run stops. Right now, I am trying to figure out what I'm going to do with some of these layouts.
And if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, go ahead and pound that thumbs up.
I was afraid of that 10 ball, by the way, guys. I thought it was going to be blocking my 8, but it's not blocking my 8. All right, so far the run is looking good.
I think I'll just start it over. Maybe go 7 per.
This is where it gets not tricky, but like I said, it gets interesting because you make the wrong shot and you're going to be stuck somewhere you don't want to be. We'll go for the 7 ball.
It'll just start over to the 12. Maybe draw it back.
All right, so once I make that 8 ball last, I do get 20 points. And my rack 1, by the way, still continues. That's where the high run. So there it is. So rack number 1, 20 points. I still continue my run, by the way. Like I said, I am going to tell you guys the rules as far as where the high run starts. Now, I am not allowed to dry break, and I'm not allowed to scratch on the break as well. So that is where it's going to get interesting.
So you have 20. You have 20 for your first rack.
So far, I'm at 20, and my rack 1 has not stopped.
It's called a turn instead of a rack.
All right.
You got 5 turns to run as many as you can.
Yeah, five racks. 5 times up. So right now I'm still on rack number 1, basically. So right now, so far, I do have 20 points because I saved the 8 ball for last. So I did get the bonus points. So here goes. This is where it gets pretty dicey. Come on, ball. And there it is, guys. That's what this game's all about. That break is very important. So there it is. Rack number 1. I end up with a 20. Chuck, I'm going after your 40, buddy.
Yeah, when I got the 40, man, I did whack it with a triangle.
Nothing here matters as long as the 8 ball's in its normal spot. So let me update the score over there. So I am at 20. Oh, Chuck, that was close, buddy.
Yeah, I know, man.
All right, so there it is. Rack number 1. Let me update it. You're going to see a lot of me doing this, so sorry for that. All right, so rack number 1, 20 points. There it is. Let me We're going to be on rack number 2 now.
You don't really realize how hard it is to make an 8-ball or to make a ball in 8-ball and break until you have to make a ball.
All right, so there it is. Rack number 1, I got 20 points. Now we're going to rack number 2. This is where I am allowed to break dry or scratch. So this is the only time you are allowed to do that. So here goes.
Yeah, with that break, he's trying to make the 2 back balls.
All right. You ready, Chuck?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he's trying to make the 2 back balls find the 1.
Patented, by the way. I do that a lot.
That was
All
dry.
right. It is dry. And by the way, there is no ball in hand or anything like that. Since everything is neutral, if I were to be stuck right here, pool is a luck game. Sometimes we all know we're playing 9-ball. We break dry. The 9's in the pocket. The 1's in front of it. It's just, part of a billiards game, any game you play. So there is no ball in hand. I did break dry, but my run starts the minute I pocket a ball. If I were to be playing Chuck, by the way, just so you guys know, I don't shoot till now. Chuck goes, if he was next, he'll shoot. So if he pockets the ball, he continues. Then I continue my rack till Chuck misses a shot.
I think he might take the 4 off this right ball into the side, is my guess. Unless he
Chuck, I'm not that advanced, buddy. Right now, I'm worried about that 14 in the side pocket.
Yeah, I didn't know if you could see it or not.
Oh, yeah, the 14 in the side. All right. Right now, I am looking at my layout. See what I have. If you notice, this right here is what makes this game interesting. This 8-ball right here, I could pocket it right now, and it doesn't affect anything. The only thing is I cannot get the bonus 20 points. So I have to think about that as well right now. All right, I think I figured something out right now. Oh, try to cheat that pocket so I could slow down the cue ball.
So much for
and
that.
That is what this game's all about. So, Chuck, I got 3 points on that rack. So far, I got a total of 23 points.
Yes.
Like I said, I was trying to cheat this a little so I could slow down that cue ball, and that was my next shot. But unfortunately, that's what happens. This is where this game gets interesting. So I got a total of 3 points on that one. As you see, those bonus points do help a little, especially if something like that happens early. I mean, we all know how this game is. Once you're dealing with certain shots, there's a lot of thinking in this game. It's not just shooting balls. You still have to think position, speed, and you're thinking ahead several balls. So, all right, let me update the score. That was a heartbreaker, Chuck.
Well, it's usually the easy shot. It's usually the easy shot you miss in this
game. Yeah, that one, like I said, I wanted to be too perfect for that combo. So there it is, rack number 2. I did 3 points. And now we're going to rack number 3. I am trying to see how long this takes, by the way. Things are falling apart here. All right, guys, here goes. Chuck, I'm going after your 40. Sorry if I miss anybody commenting. Welcome, Summer Breeze. Nice to see you here. Ron Johnson, Roz, nice to see everybody here. So let me go ahead and do another one. Chuck, what do you think about that heartbreaking miss?
Well, like I said, man, it's usually the easy ones you miss because, you think they're automatic.
It happens to everybody.
Yeah. When I miss doing this format, it's usually the easy one I miss.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Uh-oh.
There is another rule, by the way. Like I said, I'm going to be saying the rules as the game evolves. So
Those
I
balls are
scratched on the break. I made 2 balls. These 2 balls are now dead balls. So these points do not count. So keep in mind, anything you make without being legal, it's going to be a dead ball. So since I scratched, those points do not count. So I'm only going to be able to score 13 points now. But I still shoot now. I can only shoot from the kitchen, and I can only shoot that way. So I can't shoot backwards in the kitchen. So now my run starts, and I cannot get the bonus points since I scratched. So all I could shoot for is 13, and I'm hoping to get, and the reason why, by the way, guys, is I still get another chance if I run this out to break and get another 20. So my run does not end at all. So I'm going to go for the 7 in the side.
All right. You have a lot of options, guys. Still pick out a pattern. Don't just start firing balls in. It's just still try to keep it stable. All it takes is one fair bit off, and then you're out of position completely.
So right now, what I'm basically doing is trying. I'm going to go for this duck right now.
Looks like you're trying to clean up one side of the table, then work your way down. Probably use that 11 ball for his stop shot for the 8.
See, this is right here. It gets tricky. Like I said, if I bump any ball, my run stops.
Really doesn't matter because the 8 ball don't really matter right now.
All right, 8 ball does not matter. Like I said, I scratched on the break. So I'm just going to go ahead and probably pocket it. I don't know. Let me see. Like I said, one wrong move and I could mess myself up. If I end up short, then of course I'm forcing that ball to do more stuff than it should. All right, so there it is. So far, I have a run of 13 because I had 2 dead balls with the scratch. So this is where I could get back and get those points back by hopefully pocketing the ball and not scratching and trying to get a bonus, or it's just continuing my high run. So there it is. I have 13 on that rack so far because of my 2 dead balls, of course, after the scratch. Chuck, I'm coming after your 40, right?
Yeah.
All right, so far I got 13 on rack number 3. There it is. I made a ball. It looks like I'm in safe. All right. All right, Chucky, so far so good. I'm looking at the layout right now, by the way. It's just like any game. You don't want to just keep shooting. You want to see where your problem balls are, what you need to do to fix this. As you can see, I can't make nothing going that way. So the only way to solve this is either breaking them out or coming towards the 1 or, you know, sliding underneath that 3 ball. So right now I am going to go for the 15 in the side. I made 1 ball on the break, so that does not count. If I were to miss this ball, that would be a dead ball. There it is. As you see, that solved that problem now.
Now both balls go.
Ooh. It is call pocket. Every ball's neutral. So as long as I make a legal hit, I'm okay. So 5 ball in the corner. There it is. Nice little friendly bump. Seven in the side. I'm going to go for the combo, 12 in the corner.
Sounds good. There for the 9 on the side. To stop, probably. Maybe draw back a hair.
It's got a little angle, but yeah, just draw back a little hair.
Might go 6 now.
6 in the corner. I am going for the bonus points.
Wants to cue ball and build it. Ball straight back. Or go forward.
There it is. This is 20. I already have 13, so that will make it. How much, Chuck? I need you to add them for me.
33.
Whoa, that's why I got you here, Chuck. All right, there it is. My run's still going. So now I'm going to rack it. That's 2 consecutive breaks, by the way. So the first one I scratched, but like I said, the penalty on that scratch is that I wasn't able to get my bonus points. And as you can see, I could still continue my run. So it ain't all over when that happens.
Because if not, you would be tied with me.
So here it is. This is where it starts getting intense. So check. I'm at 33 with rack number 3, right? As far as that rack.
Yeah, and I'm hoping you break dry.
I know you do, Chuck. I know you do. Oh, music to my ears, not Chuck's. Oh, look at the layout. This is going to be interesting, guys. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start shooting. I'm going to go for the 11 now. It's not the easiest shot on the table, but I'm shooting good right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 11 now. 11 in the side. Wait, let me think about this one. All right, I do have an open ball there. What it is, if this ball was tucked underneath that 2, I can't make them. So I might want to save the 11 to break those out. So that's why I came to look at the 12. So now that I know I do have an open pocket, now I don't want to remove. Now I could feel comfortable removing that 11. Chuck.
Oh, so you got a 33 point.
And that's why I thought about that shot too much. But like I said, this is a practice run. This ball, by the way, remember, it's a dead ball. So this did not count till I pocket that first ball.
Yeah, that's why you got 33 points.
All right. So there it is. Rack number 3, 33 points. Man, that one. Chuck, I either missed that by accident or I'm trying to reel you in during our match.
Which in total gives you what, 53 points now?
Chuck, that's too many numbers. I'm gonna add them up after I'm done. Let me update this. Welcome everybody. If I miss you guys coming in, so 33 points for rack number 3. Man, Chuck, I was on a good roll. That was not. I mean, it was an easy shot, but I'll tell you why I missed it, guys. I was thinking of how far I was gonna roll. I kind of held back on my stroke, thinking that ball was going to get away from me. And of course, that's what makes this game interesting. You know, we're not just making balls, there's a lot behind every shot. So there it is. I'm on rack number 4. That is my score so far. I am trying to beat 40 on Chuck's high run. It's not on video, but we'll take his word for it. Right, Chuck?
Yeah, I wouldn't lie to you.
Exactly. If you guys are just joining us, you are watching High Run Pool. It's a new format that we're coming up with. And just so you guys know, there is going to be a match between me and Chuck later in the future. I'm just practicing. And not only that, I'm kind of giving you guys a look on what the 5 racks look like as we're shooting. I am going over the rules as I'm shooting. So if you have any questions, if you missed something, the guys on the live chat, or, you know, I'll answer them in the comments.
Your score is 76 right now, buddy.
All right, Chuck, here goes. This is rack number 4. All right.
Balls are down.
All right, that is music to my ears. I made 2 balls, but of course they do not count till I make the next ball. And you all know what happened on my last rack. So if you're just joining us, that means I'm able to get the bonus points of 20 balls if I save the 8 ball for last. So I'm going to go for the 14 in the corner. There it is. We'll go for the 4 in the corner. We'll go for the 3. in the corner. Two in the corner. This is where it's going to start getting interesting because things are getting tighter. So I'm going to see if I want to start opening stuff up. That way I don't get myself in trouble. So I'm going to go for the 9 in the corner. We'll go for the 6 in the side.
Yeah, you would try to lead the 5 for the shot 48. Now you have the ball now.
There it is. Gave myself a small little angle. And then 8 in the corner for the bonus points of 20. Not only that, a chance to go after Chuck's 40 points. So there it is, Chuck. I got 20 points so far. Like I said, guys, if you're just joining us, if you have any questions, I went over pretty much a lot of the rules in the beginning of, what this rack is all about. If you're just joining us, every ball's neutral. The only thing is 8 ball in the standard place, only racked. You cannot use templates on this game. We're not allowed to touch any other ball once you break the rack. If you bump anything with your hand, your stick, or anything, if anything gets moved, your run stops there. The reason why is because everything's neutral, so you do have a lot of options to shoot at.
Well,
Chuck, you there, buddy?
Yeah, well, it's like straight pull or one pocket because you don't want to use the template rack because, once the balls don't spread out good, and, you don't want the template rack to be messing with the balls.
All right, Chuck, here goes. This is it. Chuck, I'm coming after your 40.
All right.
Look at that.
Ooh, man. Don't
Chuck,
hear nothing.
your prayers were answered. All right. The only time you're allowed to break, dry, or scratch is on the first rack, on the first break. So this is my second break, so my run stops there.
Which gives you 20 for this rack.
So it gives me 20 for the rack. I am going to be playing Chuck. So if you guys are wondering, how is that going to work against playing against somebody else? Well, we're both going to be playing against each other. So I don't know how many points he's going to be scoring. And we're going to be basically trying to, whoever gets more points by the end of the 5 racks wins, which is, the high run pool. Here goes. I am on my last and 5th rack. I am thinking of doing a tournament, so let me know if you want to enter the tournament as well. I'm going to call it the Grand Prix High Run. So I'm going to have several tournaments, and then there is going to be a Grand Prix champion at the end. So get ready for that. Let me go ahead and update this score. If I miss anybody in the chats coming in, sorry. I got Chuck over there sharking me. He's over there running the air at number 3, which I could hear it, Chuck. That's what's throwing me off. I guess that is it number 3, Chuck, or number 4?
Number 3 what?
The air conditioner or the heater.
I got my engine going.
Oh, hey, Chuck, Was that 33 on the last run?
The one before, yes.
Okay. Wait, I had 33 the last one.
Yeah.
No, the rack number 4. How many did it get? Oh, it's just 20, right?
It is 20, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Your total score is 96.
All right, so there it is. I'm in my final rack, which is rack number 5. This is a 5-rack format. So if anybody could try this at home, by the way, if you guys want to match up against my score by the end of my run, you guys could go ahead and let me know how you guys did. So there it is. I'm on rack number 5. And if you know, what got me is, what was it, Chuck? Like 3 dry breaks right on 3 runs.
Well, yeah, that's the frustration about it. I mean, each break you're just praying. You're praying to make a ball.
All right, Chuck, here goes.
Does it sound better? I turn the vehicle off.
No, I was just joking, Chuck.
Okay.
All right. I am coming after your 40, Chuck. All right, guys, here goes. 5th and final rack. What's the time on this so far, Chuck?
41.
41 minutes. So far it's going good, guys. It should go a lot faster, by the way. I am doing a lot of letting you guys know the rules. So get in there. All right. So I broke dry. This is the first rack on rack number 5. So I am allowed to do that. The only thing now is I cannot give my bonus balls. If you were here on rack number 3, I broke dry. I ran that rack out, or I scratched, made 2 balls, ended up with 2 dead balls, and I still got a 20 on the next break, and then broke dry after that.
Which led up to 3.
Chuck, this is not an easy one, Chuck. What are you doing to me, buddy?
Yeah, I see that, buddy.
See, this is the part, the luck. Well, I mean, I don't know if you want to call it luck or what, but man, I have to shoot over the 8 ball. I don't have another clean shot. I do not want to go for a combo. Ooh, this is not going to be good, but it's nothing that the Chuck Master. All right, I'm going to shoot for the side. The only reason why is because if I miss it, I got that 12 to slide it in. So I have a bigger pocket. And I want to shoot that way. I don't want to end up by a rail right now.
Can you jump or mass save if you need to?
Yeah, as long as you don't foul. But, you know, on this game, it'll be rare when you see a jump because every ball is neutral. But I know you, Chuck, you'll probably end up with a 50 with nothing but jumps throughout the game. All right, here goes. There it is. That's why I went for that one. A bigger pocket. I'm going to go for this one on the side, follow it, land on the rail. I did not like where that ball landed, so I'm going to get rid of it now. It is a call pocket game, by the way. So any combinations, of course, you have to be true. I'm going to go for the 15 in the corner. No slops are allowed. So if you make anything on a slop, those points are dead balls. The only way that I could make another ball, if I carry them off a ball that I'm going and that ball goes in and something else kicks in, those points do count. So I'm going to go for the combination. This is where it's going to start getting interesting. Table is playing funny. We'll go for the 14. So the 8 ball does not matter now since I did foul. So all I could get is 15 points on this run, but my run does continue. Ooh, I'm telling you, the table's acting pretty funny. See, there's a lot of skids on it. All right, this will be for 15 if I finish this run. And I continue to do a high run on this. All right, Chuck, that is 15. I'm on the 5th and final rack. You there, Chuck?
Yeah, I'm here, buddy.
What do you think about that, Chuck? You think I could go after it?
Definitely. I mean, as long as you keep making balls on a break, man, ain't no telling how far you can go.
All right, Chuck. Everything worked out there, man. That start was probably the hardest shot of that rack.
I think you're on 111. That's me counting in my head, though.
All right, this is where it gets interesting. I do not want to break dry, and I do not want to scratch. Get in there. No. All right, Chuck. That was too dramatic.
I think you're
guys, my run stopped. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. It's a nice layout. Oh, but that is what you guys just watched. That's why it's called High Run Pool. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking. If you guys are enjoying it, let me add up the score. Chuck, what did I get? 15, right? Because I broke dry.
Yeah. I think your total score in my head was 111.
Hold on, let me wait, Chuck. What happened to rack number 4?
Rack number 4, you had 20.
Okay. All right, guys, I messed up on that. So let me put the 20. As you guys all know, it's not easy trying to run this and play. So there it is. Rack number 5th was the final one. And I ended up with a 15. So what is the final score, Chuck?
I think it's 111.
Oh, man, Chuck, I have my phone up there. Let me see if I could add it. Help me out, live chat. Rack number 1, I got a 20. Rack number 2, I got a 3. That was a heartbreaker. Rack number 3, I got a 33. So I actually ran every rack but one rack where I broke dry, and that's what stopped my run. 91, Chuck. People are saying 91. What happened to your math, Chuck?
I don't know. I messed in my head, man.
Chuck, we're going to have to think about that 40 that you said. Now, I don't know if you even got a 40 now. So Ron Johnson says I got a 91. There it is. So 20, 33, 3, 20, and 15. That is 5 racks. Good math. Bang time pool, 91. So 91 is the final. Let me put that on the final. So you guys could try this at home. Let me know what you guys do with that. The dry breaks really killed me. So rack number 4, Chuck, was 15. What was rack number 4 again? 20, right? Yeah. 20. Rack number 5 was 15, and that, I'm telling you, the breaks is what it's a killer on this format. But that's why it's called high run. So
Yeah, I felt bad for you, man. That's why I was trying to build your score up there, buddy.
So 91 is the final score. There it is. That, by the way, guys, is my first run at it with, the 5 racks. So let me know how you guys do. Me and Chuck are going to battle it out. When are we going to do that, Chuck? By the way, did you find a day? How's Thursday looking for you?
I have to get back with you, look at my schedule.
All right, and I see I did this under an hour, so I like how quick it went. It's actually going to go quicker. If I were to have 2 people competing, I'd be doing all the typing, and people could duke it out, and the stream could actually go pretty smooth. And let me know if you guys want to, challenge on this, or I am going to do it's going to be a Grand Prix tournament. So let me know if you want to try this out or enter that tournament, because there is going to be a high run champion at the end. Right, Chuck?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I'm off tomorrow, man. I don't know what you got going on tomorrow night.
What's that, Chuck?
I said, I'm off tomorrow. I don't know what you got going on tomorrow night.
Yeah. So there it is, 91, 41 minutes, 5 racks. Like I said, it actually probably it'll go even much faster. The reason why is because, explaining the rules. Chuck, you want to see one more run?
Yeah. Fire it up.
All right. I'm going to do one more run. If you guys are still joining us, if you can't join us for the second run, I totally understand. I still appreciate you guys being here. All right, let's do it one more time then. Let's see if I could beat 91. It went pretty quick, Chuck. What do you think?
Yeah, man. I mean, it does.
Man, Chuck, I only missed 1 shot in reality. Or wait. No, I didn't. I missed one. I did make a ball, but I missed 2 shots, I believe. Yeah, I missed 2 shots besides the dry breaks.
Yeah, the dry breaks is what kills you.
Yes, and that's why, like I said, no templates. It's all going to be on racking them good. All right, there it is. I'll try, Monique. I'll try. I'm going to see if I could do this even faster. So let's do this. Let me edit this real quick. I'm going to see if I can beat 91. That is the official highest score so far with 5 racks. All right, let's start this over, Chuck. I'm going to go faster, so don't blink. All right, Chuck, here goes.
All right, fire it up, buddy.
There it is. Ball goes in the side. Perfect. Now I could get my bonus points. It's not the best layout. but I'll tell you what, right now I'll take it. I'm going to go for, geez, I do not want to go for a combo right off the bat, especially this one. Man, I do not like that ball right there. I'm going to have to do something with it later. All right, I'm going to go for the duck in the corner. I'm going to go for the one ball in the corner. Ooh, I got the beautiful bump on that one. We'll go for this one in the corner. There it is. I want to start opening this up. Like I said, I do not like that ball. I'm going to see if I could shoot it in a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open this one up. Then I'm going to have a better roll on the 5-ball. You still have to think about that run as you're going. So there it is. I'm going to come back out for the 5. Too much. All right, I could still go, follow it, and bump it. The only problem is I might not have a clean shot. So I'm going to leave that alone. What it is I'm going to bump it. If I don't have a clean shot at that ball, this is where I'm going to be at. So I don't want to be stuck there. This is why you still have to think about your shots. So I'm going to go for the 13 in the corner and start opening these up. That way I have more options. I'm going to leave the 8-ball alone so that I'm going to go for the bonus points. There it is. I'm going to leave those 2 there. I like where they're at. Let's work on this one right here. It's in a funny spot. All right, I got the angle a little bit. I'm going to draw it back a little. I'm going to bounce. This is where I'm going to get that shot that I was already waiting for. So I want to be on this side of the ball. Now I could actually bump the 11 if I'm short, because now I actually have better shots. If you remember, I had a ball blocking those balls. So I'm going to go for the 5 and then try to get a better shape on that 11. It's tucked underneath that rail. That's why I don't like it. All right, like they say, I overcooked it, Chuck. I am going to go ahead and bump it. I hope this does not mess up my run. I'm going to go for the 5-ball in the corner. There it is. Bumped it beautiful. Stayed. I'm going to come back out with the 6 for the 3. I'm going to forward on the 3, come back for the 8. And there it is. I'm going to go for my bonus. Start off with a 20, Chuck.
Good job.
Whew, that was some work right there, Chuck. As you all remember, this was my problem ball from the beginning. You still have to think. It looks easy. I know Chuck makes it look easy sometimes. I seen him do that 20-ball run, and then he broke dry. Remember, Chuck?
Yep.
Like I say, you still have to shoot the right balls. If you shoot the wrong ball, you could get yourself in trouble. All right, Chuck, I'm coming after your 40 now. I think I'm putting too much pressure on that 40, Chuck. I'm not going to think about your 40. I'm just going to think about making a ball on the break. Let me update the banner. Oh, no, I'm not updating. It's not over yet. All right, I'm still on rack number 1. Get in there. There it is, Chuck.
Get a ball down.
Look at that. All right, everything looks good. This is, of course, I have to figure something, open this rack up later, but right now I'm happy. I made a ball. I get to go for my bonus. And not only that, try to go for the 40 of Chuck. So if I push a ball, if you're shiz guy here, I'm not allowed to touch another ball. So I have to be careful where I'm shooting as well. So I'm going to think this one over a little because I do not want to foul going for a crazy shot right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw back instead. I don't want to shoot over a ball, any other ball right now. So you do have to think your shots as well. All right, I'm going to go for the 4 in the corner. There it is. I need to open this up, like I said. I did not like how this layout is because there's too much traffic. There's too much traffic right here. I'm going to follow it just so I could give myself a better angle. Make sure I'm off the rail after this shot. There it is. Now I can get rid of my 5. I'm going to roll it forward. I got a lot of shots right here. As you all know, that ball right there, I'm going to go ahead and come behind this 9 ball right here. I like this little draw. And now I could work on that 11 now or later. So I'm just going to get rid of this one right now. I'm thinking, I'm going to see how much room I have right here because as you all know, I don't have much rail right there. So it's going to be hard to play something cube off the rail or something. So now I know I'm going to use my 10 to get to the 11. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this ball right now. And this one's not in the easiest of spots. So I'm going to go after it right now since I have insurance over there on the rail. There it is. I'm going to go off the rail, come back up to almost the middle of the table. Not too much. There it is. Now I want to draw it back because I want to be able to control my angle on that 10 ball so I could get to that last ball over there. There it is. Now I could slow roll it. It's going to be a long shot, but it's all right. There it is. Now I can come out, follow it a little. All right, I'm going to go ahead and 11 in the corner. Oh, get in there. Oh, look at that. As you all know, like I said, I heard the skid, but it's all right. Chuck, what do you think about that? I was about to get to 40, man. Oh.
That's another 33.
If y'all remember, this ball right here is what got me. But you could hear it on the sound. It sounds like a thump, but it's all right. So what was that, Chuck?
33 for this round.
33. Wow. That was a heartbreaker, Chuck. Chuck, I needed your advice.
I mean, you did what you could do, man. I mean, you know, but you guys realize, you still want to play smart, even though, everything looks like, you've made balls, but you got to still think of the right pattern and, just play smart. I mean, that's what you got to do.
All right, 33. Yeah. I am going after 91, so that is actually a good start. Let me go ahead and update the banner. That was a heartbreaker right there. So let me go ahead and update round number 1. All right, so that was a 33. Chuck, are you sure? Because that last time you said I had 100 and something, but 33, right? Yep, 33. I got the 20 and the 13. All right, Chuck, we're on rack number 2. Whoa. And I am going to speed it up. I could do this much faster. So there it is, Chuck. What do you think, Chuck, so far?
You're doing good. Just keep choosing good patterns, and like I said, just play smart. Don't try to force nothing. Just
Get in there, ball. Get in there, ball. All right. Ooh, look at that in the corner, guys. That is going to be interesting right there. All right. So now I cannot get my bonus points since I broke dry. I do have several issues on this rack. This one's a big one right here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start with the 8-ball. It does not matter. That is 1 point. So let's see if I could do something with this real quick. Slow down. Wow. Oh, Chuck.
in trouble, man.
Look
You're
at
in trouble.
that. How quick things change. Not only that, remember, I think I got 3 points on the last rack when I missed that first shot. I definitely hit that way too hard. That combo's, I'm going to go for the combo now. So wish me luck on this shot right here. 14 in the corner. You do have to call your shots, by the way. So I'm going to go for the 14 in the corner. Nope. That was a bummer. That is 1 point.
Did you made the 6-ball combination?
What's that?
I was asking if you could have made the 6-ball on a combination.
It had an angle, and I was too close to it.
Yeah.
But I figured it'll slide it in, but I just went for the wrist. But the beauty of this run, by the way, guys, is that I could get a 40, a 55 on the next rack. That's why, we call it high run. So I could still make up the point. So let me update this. That was a bummer. But, that's the luck of the game. But that was not luck. That was all me right there. I shot that ball too much. And not only that, like I said, I might have chosen the wrong ball. Maybe I should have gone for the 5. But, I got a couple more tries at it. So, man, that is a 1, Chuck. So let me go. Now we're on rack number 3. All right, Chuck, let's do this.
That's just a good example about. That's a good example about not losing your focus at all. You have to every shot, not just not just towards the end. I mean, you gotta knuckle down shot for shot and just shoot everything 100%.
Come on, 7. All right, I do have a better look. I could not go for my bonus, but if you all remember, I got a nice, I got a lot of points the last time, even with a scratch on the break, and with starting off with 2 dead balls. All right, I'm gonna go for the 3 in the side. I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look this over. We'll go for the 5 combination. 10. See, this is where I could get myself in trouble, so I got to really think this one good. I do have a lot of ducks, but you know, one wrong shot like last time could end my run. $11. This is where it's starting to get interesting, of course. I'll try to force that 8-ball back. All right, 15, Chuck.
Yeah, nice 15, buddy.
Not only that, I could still do a high run. This is a good game, by the way, guys, to keep you in stroke. As you all know, I'm shooting a lot of shots. I am having fun with the rails, playing balls off the rails, stuff like that. So it is a game that is definitely going to help you out if you play it right.
Well, I'm gonna tell everybody what you're doing, but you got so many options there. It's kind of hard to know what you're picking.
Yeah, that's why. Right now, what I'm trying to do is not miss. All right, here goes. Please something drop. So far, my run is 15. I have to make up for that 1 ball. There it is. I heard it drop. I did not scratch. And everything looks good. This looks a little funny, but it's doable. All right, Chuck. I got a couple problems right here. I might have to use the 8-ball to get to that. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Like I said, you don't have to save the 8-ball. The only reason you want to save the 8-ball is if you're wanting bonus points. Right now, I have a run of 15 on this rack. So I'm going to start off with, I got to make sure I start off with the right shot. I don't want to get myself in trouble already. All right, I'm going to start off with the combination 2 in the corner. See, that shot was testy. I didn't want to block my 1 ball. So now I'm going to start with the 10 in the corner. Give myself an angle. This is where I'm going to try to figure out what to do with that. I think I already figured it out. I'm going to give myself an angle for the 6 ball and push that 4 ball out of there. So I could try to save my my bonus ball. All right, there it is. This is the ball that's going to give me that angle that I wanted. Let's see if I can hold this 3 ball. This is kind of where I want to be, so I could push through that 4 ball. Six ball. Look at that. It's not out of the woods yet. All right, 13. Now it looks like I could still do my bonus points. to have a nice angle here, not get stuck behind another ball right there. So I'm going to draw back just a little bit. There it is. Now I'm going to slow roll it. Get off the rail. I'm going to roll it back and try to get an angle for that 4-9 ball. So 15, and then try to get an angle for the 9 ball. Oh, no angle. That ball died. It was supposed to be here, come back out. So now I'm going to play it on a different pocket. So I could either stop it and then play it on the side pocket, or roll it forward and play it on a, I'm going to go for the side pocket. So 9 ball in the corner. There it is. The side pocket. And now my bonus points of 20. 8 ball on the side. All right, Chuck. Oh, thank you for the applause, Chuck. That means a lot.
Put you at 35.
35. All right. This is where the fun starts. Could I go for 3 consecutive racks? All right, Chuck, any advice?
Pray.
All right, Chuck. All right, guys, this is it. 35. Could I continue my high run? It's all up to this break right here. Yes. Get off the rail. All right, I have a good look. Chuck, your 40 points is in danger, buddy. All right, I made 3 balls. They don't count till I make another ball. All right, I'm looking around. Could I get a bonus? I'm trying to see if I could save that 8 ball. It looks like I could save the 8 ball, but this right here is going to be interesting. So I already see my run. All right, it looks like I might be able to save a bonus, but you know, it ain't over till it's over. So let's make the first ball first. 1 in the corner. Oh, look at that. Slow down, slow down. Oh, what a bump. There it is. Let's start opening these up. These are the ones that I did not like. I cannot bump another ball, remember that. So if I bump a ball, my run starts. With my cue, of course. I cannot foul. Any ball is a foul. Whew. I'm going to slow down right there. So I'm going to go for this. Like I said, if I bump another ball, is a foul. Like all ball, it's a foul on all balls. I didn't like that shot, by the way, because it was going to slide me over here. If I get behind that other ball, I don't have a shot. And I had the perfect angle right now to open these last 3 right here. There it is. This is going to get me to the middle. I want to be straight on this ball or the 6 ball. And then I need to make sure I get a nice shot for the 8 balls to get my bonus points. Looks like I don't have it, but guess what? I still have these right here. All right. I still have to figure out how to get to that 8-ball to get my bonus points. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this back a little. Then come back out here. I can roll it forward or draw it back. So I want to come back to the middle of the table if possible. All right, I might have to go for a Hail Mary and bump it. It's too much angle to try to hold the ball. So if I bump it, I might get in a better spot. There it is. 20 points. All right, Chuck, how many is that?
55.
What's that?
55.
All right. 55 is my run so far. And I still get to break. So that point that I got on that rack 2, Gizmo, I'm sorry, buddy. I know you were happy about that, but I know you appreciate this run a lot more than that one. All right, you ready, Chuck?
Yes, sir. Fired up.
Sorry if I miss anybody's chat. Right now I am trying to do this. No! Scratched on the side. All right, my run does stop right there. If I were to make any balls on that break, they're all dead balls. So 55 is my run on that rack.
Good run,
wow.
man.
Oh, that was a heartbreaker, Chuck. Let me update the score and then see what the chat is saying. Wambra, nice to see you, bud. All right, let me update the score. If you guys are just got here, this is a high run pool. It's a new format. I explained a lot of the rules. So what was that, Chuck? 55?
Yes, sir. You had 35 when you made 20.
All right, Chuck. I did beat your 40-point score, Chuck, so now you have something to work for. Come get my 55, Chuck. So I am in rack number 4. So there it is. I got 2 more racks. I got rack, I'm doing 5 racks. I got a 91 the last time, so it looks like I'm on my way to beat it. Hopefully, anything could still happen. So welcome, everybody. Like I said, this is high run pool. It's a new format we're doing. It is a shooter's game because you get to shoot a lot. I'm only allowed to break dry on the first break or scratch. If I break dry or scratch, I cannot go for my bonus ball, which it's the 8-ball. I could get a total of 20 points if I don't break dry or scratch and save the 8-ball for last. If I run them all out, every ball is neutral. Every ball is 1 point. I could still make the 8-ball early. It's just 1 point. I could get a total of 15 points. I could continue breaking. That last dry break was my 4th rack, right, Chuck?
Yeah.
So here goes. Man, that side pocket. I think I was flirting with that side pocket throughout that last break. I think it kept hitting here those other times. So I got to be careful with that. All right, Chuck, here goes.
Fired up, buddy.
There it is. All right, well, you guys just seen there, I made a ball on the break. I could go for my bonus ball now of the 8-ball. So, but as you all know, this is my layout. I do not have an easy shot. Man, Chuck, I'm just getting some bad rolls now.
Yeah, do that.
All right, looks like I'm gonna go for the 11 in the corner. That 7-ball is pretty close, and then I have to figure out how I'm going to run this, because if you notice, the 8-ball is in a spot where I could still. I do want those bonus points. And then of course this right here ain't a gimme. I can't make nothing that way until I do something with that 1-ball. So it's going to be interesting on what I do with this as well. So here goes. I'm going to start off with the 11 in the corner. It's not the easiest of shots. Slow down. Oh, haha. That right there makes it interesting. We all know that, because now I blocked my 2-ball. So I might have to just go for a normal run, which I still don't mind, because as you all seen, oh, you know what? I'm going to open it up right now. So I'm going to go for the 4 in the corner and try to open up that 2-ball. And that's what happens when you're forcing your shots. All right.
Make 2.
That was 2. Man, that was a heartbreaker. But, you know, if you're going for those higher numbers, you're going to have to take risks. That was not even a hard risk, but I was thinking of more of bumping the 4 or the 8, and it cost me my stroke. I didn't stroke it as well. All right, so I'm in my final rack. I'll update. Was that 2, Chuck?
Yes.
All right, man. I don't even know if I'm going to even beat 91 now, or did I already beat 91, Chuck?
I think you're close. You got.
Sorry, Chuck. Took away the numbers. So rack number 2, I ended up with rack number 4. I ended up with a 2. That is a heartbreaker. The reason why is because I have a 1 on rack number 2. So
if you do good on this one, you'll beat it. I don't think
all
you're
right.
past.
Here it is. Rack number 5, final rack.
I think you're in the 80s right now.
Oh man, that is a heartbreaker, Chuck. Especially when I put up a 55 on rack number 3. But that's the beauty of the 5 racks. We could get some bad rolls on some of those racks, and you could still make up some points. So if you're playing against somebody in a heads-up format, you could still catch up or blow them out of the water on one rack, and put that pressure on them. All right, Chuck. Yep, I'm definitely in the 80s. Almost. All right, here goes. I'm high in the high 80s, so I'll definitely beat 90. I'll get to 100 for sure on this rack. But what I want to do is get past 55. now I want to beat the 55. All right, Chuck, here goes. This is the only time we're allowed to scratch or break dry on the start of every rack. Not every rack, every round. All right, made a ball on the break. I have a couple issues right there. I'll definitely work them out. So I have to make a ball right now to count that point. As you all know, I'm fighting for every point now. For some reason, it's like everything's getting much more difficult. It's like the pressure is building up. Here goes. I'm going to start off with this ball right here, which gave me problems earlier. All right, there it is. I was thinking whether to go after this stack right now. I don't know if I have that much. Yep, I do have an angle, but if I end up behind a ball, but I'm gonna go for this breakout right now. I'm gonna take my chances. Wow, did I really do that? Chuck, You should have called
Man,
a timeout. Please tell me I beat 91.
I don't think you made it, man.
Oh, that is funny.
I
I
made you
take my
score two.
chances. I know a lot of people are I know a lot of people are ready to go to bed. I don't want to bore you guys. I'm crying right now, Chuck.
I
Chuck,
think you scored 89, 80, 88. I think your score.
that is funny with a 55, Chuck. All right, guys. Let me
81.
so what is it, Chuck? I'm gonna put it on the score. Was that a 2 at the end, Chuck?
Yeah.
Oh, it is a 2. All right, Chuck, what is my final score?
Uh, I'm thinking 88. I'm not sure.
What's this chat saying, Chuck?
I don't know. I can't see the chat either.
All right. Like I said, it's hard for me to see right now with this light right here. All right, what did I score, guys? 93. I beat my score, Chuck. Thank you guys for adding that up for us. I really can't see it because of this light. You guys all know I only have one eyeball. And unfortunately, is this one right here and the light's right there. So I can't really see this right here. I could see the keyboards though. So there it is. I beat the score. Chuck, I got your 40, buddy, with a 55. Are you going to come after my 55 during our battle?
Well, to be honest with you, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of high runs with this. Uh, we'll look at it in a month from now, and we're going to laugh at 40 and 55. We're going to be like, that's nothing.
So there it is, my final. Chuck, what was it? 93?
93, yes. But just take those games that you got ones and twos on. I mean, if you could have got more, you could have been in the 100 plus.
Hey, Chuck, I beat the 91, so I'm actually happy. Like I said, this was a dry run. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys just got here on the beginning of the stream, I actually go over the rules as I'm playing. And this is a format that anybody out there could try. If you look at the beginning of the stream, you'll see the rules as I go. If you guys have any questions of any more rules or any suggestions as well, I mean, on any format, we could always, I don't want to add too much on it because, like I said, everything's simple as far as I want to try to keep it as simple as it can, which is every ball is neutral. So you do have a lot of outs. That's why you're not allowed to bump another ball with your hand. That's why you're not allowed to use a template rack. It does have to be racked with a triangle. And also, like I said, if you make a ball on the break and scratch on the first break, those are dead balls and you're not allowed to get your bonus points. As you all notice, I did all of that where I broke, scratched, and I still came back with 20s on my next breaks. And that's the reason why, somebody might say, well, that sucks if you break dry and run them out. You could still get that high run by on your next breaks and stuff. And that's the whole reason why, the points are pretty basic. You get 15 for a whole rack, no matter if you make the 8-ball early or whatever, because we never know where that 8-ball is going to land. Or you could get the bonus if you figure out how to save that 8-ball towards the end. And of course, those runs, some of those runs, you have to deal with clusters. If you notice, that's kind of what caught me on those low runs is dealing with those problem balls. And that's the beauty of this format is that you are going to get rewarded with high runs when you start figuring out all those little issues that we end up having on any billiard game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did do that run much faster, even though I had a higher run. So let me know, guys, what you guys are thinking.
Ruben, what
Yeah,
I like
Chuck's.
about it,
Yeah,
Ruben, what I
Chuck
like
just. I just invited Chuck to be on the stream, and he literally. I don't even think he stepped foot in his house yet, right, Chuck? That's why you're in the
about,
car.
now I stepped in, but I stepped back
But it
out
was quick.
that way the kids can lay down. But Ruben, the thing I like about your format is that you're never out of it. You can have 4 bad games, and then the last game, run 6 sets out and be back in it. So you're never
Yeah,
out of
you
it.
definitely one, bro. It does sound easy. Um, I was talking to Todd. Todd, if you're there, I know you were gonna go to bed early. Todd, uh, Todd goes, "Oh, that looks easy," and he goes, Ruben, I'm almost through the first rack. I can't get past the first rack. And like I told you, that's where his table is tough because he gets clusters. But you know, like any billiard game, it is a luck factor in it, on the break. So you might have those issues, but like I said, you do get rewarded with those high runs when you figure out how to break those out. When you guys remember on that 20 where I had to bump that 8 ball and I got nice shape for it. I mean, I could have been on the wrong side of it. So, anything could happen on all those breakouts. Right, Chuck?
Yeah, and like I said, you gotta really pay attention to those breakouts because you usually end up missing your easy shot just to break those out.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, this kind of format, what I like about it is you're constantly shooting. You know, if you're knowing where that ball is going, it helps you. If you're banging balls, this is where you still have to be a good shooter because if you're banging balls and moving balls around and tying stuff up, you know, that ain't going to work out because you're going to create more problems than what you're making by making a ball. And that's why you have to move that ball very strategic, like any other game. Um, 93 is my high run. Anybody could try that, at home or even at a pool hall with the 5 racks. As you all seen the rules, like I said, I did say the rules. Yeah, we got my buddy Jason from Oregon. He says rules are meant to be broken. This is a gentleman's game, so you guys have to be true to yourself. If you guys bump a ball, if you guys make a ball on a slop, your run is over. You know what I mean? Of course, um, if you guys videotape it, it'll be awesome to see if you guys, do a high run. Let me know. Give me the link. I'll definitely, shout you guys out and let everybody know. Go check that run out. If it's on video, of course, we got the 93 on video. Not only that, we got when people come on the stream and if you don't feel like watching the whole thing and you see rack number 3, I got a 55. You could actually just go to that rack and see what happened on that rack. You could watch that whole run. You don't have to sit around through a 2 or a 1 or anything like that. The runs are going to be there for you to see and go see what happened on that run. I did have a 55 ball run, so you guys could go back, look at that run, and see how it went. And not only that, if you record yourselves, you guys could see where those problems are happening. Which I don't have to even go back. I could tell you I had the same problem on every one of those misses where I had to go break something off the rail. That last one was pretty simple, but I was more focusing on hitting one of those balls on the rail. So that's kind of what threw all that off. But you still have to have that concentration, even though every ball is neutral. You still have to know how to move that ball around, and that's the beauty of that game, right, Chuck?
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there, buddy. Like I said, you just want to play smart. You can't take any shot for granted, even though it's a duck. you still gotta, it takes one half a roll more than you want, and you're stuck somewhere. You can have 15 balls on the table and not have a shot. And y'all seen that earlier in one of his racks where he had a bunch of balls but no shot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you guys remember on one of those runs, I had that one shot where I wanted to hold that ball and I missed it right off the bat. I think I got a 1, right, Chuck?
Yeah, and you had that one where you position and then you had to make the combination in the corner that was offset.
Yep,
That was due to bad cue ball position.
exactly. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys, for checking this out. Like I said, it is a high run pool. It has a little bit of everything in it. Of course, we got the 8 ball with the bonus ball. A lot of people ask me, does it count on the break? The reason why it does not count on the break as far as you get bonus points is, as you've seen, you still have the chance to, even if you make that 8 ball early, you could still get a 20, a 20, a 20 on your next run. So it wipes out the whole thing of trying to get more rules in it or more stuff to dilute the game. I just want to keep it simple where you get the 15, the 20, or if you scratch or any fouls, those are dead balls. It basically keeps it easy and simple. But thank you guys. And like I said, I know, Russell, I know you want to try this out. You want to try to get out there on the table. So, record yourself doing the 5 racks, the whole set, and see how you do. I got a 93. I know it ain't the highest of runs, especially when you see a 2 and a 3 out there. Oh no, a 1. Yeah, a 1 and a 3 out there. But if you guys go back and see what happened, there is a luck factor as far as the spread goes. But thank you guys, like I said, for showing up. Chuck, thank you for coming straight out of work and hanging out with me as well. But I know me and you are going to go do this on a heads up format. So you already know what I'm going to bring, Chuck. So far, my average is around the 90s. So I'm hoping to break that. I'm going to break the hundreds pretty soon. Hopefully, it's when I play you, Chuck. And, that's where the pressure is going to be a little bit more out there. So I'm definitely looking forward. Any words, Chuck?
I was gonna say I don't know what you got going on tomorrow night, but I'm off tomorrow night. What you got going on tomorrow night, Ruben?
John Knight, how are you, bud? Tomorrow night, I do have to work, and I do have league.
All
So I
right,
got,
so
wait, tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Yeah, I think I might have league tomorrow. I do have APA league tomorrow.
all right, man, we'll figure out a day soon.
But yeah, we'll definitely figure out if Thursday is looking a lot better for me. So let me know if Thursday works out for you.
I will do that, buddy.
And we'll look for it on Thursday.
All
So
right, man.
thank you
Thanks,
guys
everybody.
once again. Like I said, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, Chuck, once again. And good luck if you guys try this format out. If you guys have any questions, just drop any questions in the comments, and I'll definitely go ahead and answer it. So we'll see you guys. Hope you guys have a good night, and I'm going to shut this stream out. And like I said, appreciate you guys always showing up and supporting. So thank you guys.
Bye, guys.